just adding 3 extra things like efficiencies.
What are you thinking?
What?
Yeah.
Which
where
ones
go?
are you taking?
I will tell you
tools too.
I'm
Oh my
not
gosh!
taking it.
Stop it!
So hard it just
Are you
blew
already
off the
proficient
table
with
again.
sailing?
Yeah, I would
You have that? Okay, because I think only 2 of you have it right
because I took Born at the Sea, so we're on this mission. Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna take. It's usually athletics or acrobatics if I have it right.
Have you played Skyrim?
I'm gonna take.
Hello.
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 Man, this ice sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was worse yesterday before it froze.
You go an hour and a half south and there's none of it.
The ice is honestly an improvement. Because yesterday was just slush.
I don't
can't
mind the
decipher
slush because those are
words.
fairly waterproof, and it means that
No.
spring is coming.
That's for Cass and I. We haven't eaten all day.
Flooding around here when it happens.
I
I
know.
haven't eaten.
Por favor!
That's up to you, Cole.
I haven't ate today, and I
Tanner,
will probably stab you
I'm
with the
taking
straw that's in my
acrobatics
cup right
and one.
now. I will take your knife.
Fucking try me.
Give me the fucking food.
She'll take the knife wound. Trust me.
I will take it in the arm and then grab the food with the other one. God, I'm hungry.
We'll do an insight as the second one.
Okay.
So what are they up to? That's
This
yours.
is very
Okay.
aggressive, Cass.
I probably should have known.
No,
I
I
should have
felt
told you. I
threatened.
haven't eaten all
You
the
should.
I brought it back and Doritos.
Although you fucked up, you didn't get curly fries.
I didn't want curly fries.
Hardy says curly fries.
Yeah,
And
they
are
they
the
asked.
most amazing thing ever.
I don't eat
I've
Hardee's.
never had
Was it
Hardee's in
It
my
is
whole life.
And
just eating
we'll
a
take
grease ball.
investigation. Okay.
It tastes good, but it's just eating a grease
Took
ball.
Yeah.
the
See,
eat skill.
I'm
Oh,
boycotting
okay,
them
3 more.
because their commercials are
I
stupid.
thought about taking that one.
I don't know what their commercials are.
They're
That
like
way,
the
if
ones
it's
with like
athletics or
the
acrobatics,
ladies
then
and
use
the
acrobatics
giant hamburgers,
Okay.
whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and have
No,
plus
it's not
3
impressed.
instead of
Nope.
plus 1.
Helps.
If I'm going to eat garbage food, I'm going to get Dairy Queen and get a Blizzard.
That's right.
But this
Yeah.
Dairy Queen sucks.
It's not the greatest.
Your
But
mom,
listen,
see?
Snickerdoodle
I'm
cookie dough blizzards
90
are one of my top 3 reasons for
I got my
living.
bag of Doritos.
I'm 90% sure that this Dairy Queen never cleans up fryers.
On
Probably.
your sheet, like
Yeah,
That's
where
okay,
you
I
have your
only get
inventory, like you've been listing shit.
Yeah.
If you want to clean that up, if there's anything in there that you want to just put in, like, the ship loot holds that can be sold later,
Yeah.
just enter it on the Google Doc.
Google Docs? Okay.
Or anything that anyone owns that is like the party could make use of, like if you have a wand or a potion or like something you're willing to let the party use, just put it in like treasury.
That would be in party possessions.
Or
No, I'm talking on the Google Doc.
Oh,
It'd be
okay.
easier.
Well, I have some finely tailored clothes that we can sell.
Some of that's already in there.
did you get all my stuff that I said I could sell?
Yep.
Cool.
I believe I moved all that stuff.
All right.
Okay, so when we stopped,
My last left right goes.
we rolled up at Rickety's, and he's going to fix up the ship, and we paid. He's taking a deferred payment on the actual squibbing.
Okay.
You guys paid upfront for 2 smuggling compartments
For 90.
and a broad
And
rudder,
1,000.
and it's going to take a couple of days. So far, we have gained a little bit of infamy by telling stories. We have hired like 6 new crew members.
We done?
Today is day 5 of the repairs. What do we want to do? Get up for the morning. What are we doing today?
Where do I put it in Google? Why is my view only?
Wait, what day is this?
5.
Day 5.
Of 7.
I sent you an edit request. 'Cause I don't have edit capabilities. And secondly, where do I put our stuff in this? Because I suffer.
Alright, so.
What are we doing today, folks?
have the cabin.
Current cargo.
So we have 2 days left until the ship is ready to rumble, right?
Ready to rumble.
Yes.
That would be correct.
Okay.
Marco, if you do a Halloween murder mystery, it better be in school basement.
I'll try later.
Alright, let me refresh.
You guys should be able to edit those.
Not a whole lot. I've already recruited about as much as we're gonna get out of here.
Nels are
I can
PR.
tell one more story.
I'm the worst PR manager ever. Don't put me in charge of
Cass,
that.
for the record, you're technically not an officer right now,
I know.
because I never gave you a position. So
Uh-huh.
I'm just having you sleep over in the crew's
Yep.
quarters with everyone else.
Yeah,
that's
that's fine. Yeah.
Alright.
Besides when she takes naps.
Alright.
Except when she shows up to take notes on stories.
In order
Say, alright, you got it, boss.
improve morale, we will murder one of our crewmates. A new person.
Tanner, where's the current, like, where do I put the cargo for their things in this?
Possessions.
What?
It's at the bottom. There are tabs.
So I'm get caught for.
So where?
Positions?
Positions?
Possessions.
No, it's
Look at the
PlayStation.
bottom tabs.
Oh.
It's not.
Oh,
no,
okay.
definitely.
I'm not good with Google Docs.
Loot is anything you guys are willing to sell. Treasury is, or just treasure is anything you guys are holding on to that is like a cool thing. So like the whale skull is in there, the wand of healing words in there, the grappling hook that we definitely got from Cass is in there. There's a potion of invisibility, that grappling hook that we were in question about what happened to it. I'm just throwing it in there.
Anonymous duck. Anonymous giraffe. That's my magic.
Yep. So what are we doing, folks?
Oh, yeah.
Like at this stage in the process, Rickety has like taken the ship apart almost down to the bare bones, and they're like using cranes to like move things around and like put it back on, and it's starting to look like a different ship.
Okay.
I want to go fishing.
You just want to go fishing?
Yeah.
Alright. You know what, Cass? I'm gonna give you. Everyone else is gonna go fishing too.
Yeah, I guess we're group bonding. I'm now human resources. We're going on a group bonding activity.
Do you want to go fishing too?
Sure. Why not?
I'll put you over there. I was just dropping like
I wanna
Sandar
search
and
for
Rosie and
buried
Croup over there. Everyone's just sitting here
True
fishing.
How do I get rid of something in
Eaten by ghouls. Kill all.
my unlock it?
I like the Davy Jones locker. That's funny.
Oh, whoops. That's weird.
I'll put a spear in there.
I think you need to put wrongly keel hauled for murder.
What do you mean wrongly?
Manslaughter. It was manslaughter, not murder.
They came downstairs and you were holding the bloody knife over the dead bodies. And when the police said, "Stop, villain," you came at them with the knife.
I can't. It was manslaughter.
And when they brought you in front of the judge, you said, "I am not apologizing."
Not saying I am not sorry for what I did.
You caught me.
The gig
I
is
mean,
up.
you went out true to your
Your jig is
character,
up.
but it was murder.
So, Aaron, this particular place that we're in has like a small shop that has been selling some stuff. You can try to sell some of your own stuff there if you want, but you've been advised by your quartermaster that we're better off waiting till we get to a big port where we can get better prices. But there is some stuff here you can buy if you want.
I'm good on inventory. I'm a bare bones essentialist.
Yeah, I just have.
Say bears.
I'll say the that armory tab I put in is just any basic armor or weapons that you guys aren't using, but we can just throw in there and say that is there if you guys ever want that stuff. So we've got a lot of swords right now.
Question, guys. We have a coral spear that I put in the other thing, so I can move that up. Are we
Oh,
all
there's the-
okay
I
with
didn't
selling a
scroll.
crocodile flask with a pearl and putting that in, or do we want to keep that?
Does it have any cool attributes?
I think we
Or is it just-
drank out of it already.
What?
Did we not drink the
Uh-uh.
liquid out of there?
Nope.
I have no recollection of that.
Okay, so there's liquid in there.
I'll identify it.
It's a
What is-
potion of healing.
There we go.
Oh,
Let's-
okay.
let's
better
keep
keep
that.
I had it on me the whole time.
I'll keep it on me.
Let's
That's
keep
cool.
that.
Yeah, I was wondering. That's why you thought swinging the bag of dice was a good idea.
Metal dice.
There's a potion of greater healing. for that.
Son of a bitch.
Man, cast.
You guys got that from the horrors
Uh-huh.
way long time ago.
I had it for a long
Yeah, for a long time.
I have a potion of water breathing on me.
Yeah, you guys never investigated that sunken ship or the fields
Yeah,
on that place.
we were on a time
Look, man,
crunch.
we were.
We were. No.
Broken and bloodied.
There is not enough time to explore everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
so does anyone
metaphor for
actually
life.
want to do anything? Because it sounded like none of you wanted to. I was getting Aaron up to dates because he hasn't.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
been here, but he hasn't been
perfectly
here.
fine.
So
I
Aaron,
think
you want
I-
to look at the map and buy anything? Like Mel said there was some stuff there that looked like it was worth buying.
There's
But
some armor and some other things.
I didn't roll health.
No.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Not really. If Mel would have told me that things aren't that well priced here, I mean, I would have probably buy it or sell anything.
not well priced for selling things.
Yeah.
But buying.
we want to keep it.
Loot is stuff we're gonna sell.
Prices
Buying
are all right.
Aaron, really quickly, Mel would have told you there is a +1 leather armor.
Yeah.
There is a masterwork breastplates, a +1 silver halberd.
Circlet
You
of
took the
persuasion.
circlet.
Mm.
No, you didn't.
No, I
take the
did not.
circlet.
I took the
Okay, there is a
wand.
circlet of persuasion. There is a. You did take the wand though.
Yeah.
There's a +1 buckler shield and a potion of fox's cunning.
Was there anything like you said that would raise my AC? Sorry.
What are you currently wearing?
Leather armor.
Are you proficient in leather armor?
Possibly. I don't remember.
As a sorcerer, I doubt it. Typically, full casters don't get armor proficiencies.
I don't know for sure.
Unless it's like cloth armor.
Big bites.
I'm hungry.
Hungry.
I mean, mine's already gone.
My fries are gone.
No, yeah, you're right. I could sell leather armor, I guess, but no.
Or just put it in the armory.
Put it in your
Yeah.
You take a feed.
Are you interested in the circlet of persuasion?
I'm very persuasive as it is.
It just means you have advantage on all persuasion checks.
Oh, how much is that?
About 300.
Mm,
It does take
Cool.
attunement.
Mastery.
What are you eating?
The 30th.
leather armor.
Yeah, this is probably going to be Glenn's last session, unless we want to play on the Sunday that we come back from spring break.
won't
And I was saying probably
I don't think I'll probably be back,
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
just because I will still be.
On vacation.
I'll be driving back, so.
It's alright, Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
I can get you a good end today.
300.
300.
Can I try to persuade him for 270?
Yes, but you have to do it before putting on the circlet.
Okay.
Are you outside?
I don't know where I'm at. This is what I can see.
18.
This is what I
So
can
275.
Sure.
Take, put the money down.
Let me just add something here. It's that circlet of persuasion.
Circlet of persuasion takes attunement, gives advantage on all persuasion checks.
It's been a day.
Keep in mind that you guys can only be attuned to 3 items at a time.
Thanks,
You
Mom.
know, to what?
You can only be attuned to 3 items at a time, and you attune over a long rest.
Okay.
Trying to distribute some of this wealth that I've acquired.
Yeah. They're doing the Lord's work.
Also,
You're,
Mark,
like,
know
already
the
mentally
thing
checking out.
here, right?
Yeah.
You have no front line.
That's fine.
We're on a ship. The ship is the front line.
We've seen how well that works for us in the past.
It's going to work pretty well now.
I tried.
You're on the open sea. You have hundreds of feet between you and the enemy.
We're Captain Meat Pants now.
God damn it.
Should we engage the enemy, Captain? No, no, no. That's far too dangerous.
Hold on.
We
Okay.
sink them
Okay,
first,
okay.
and then go get the loot.
And then we salvage the loot.
Then we salvage. That's why we need the glass bottom and the crane.
I'm down for all
If
this.
this isn't the salvaging minigame from Wind Waker by the end of this, then I'm not interested.
Also, sidetracked. I rolled
Oh.
a 6 on my HP, so I rolled that.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the crane.
Yeah.
Alright.
That was in another game too, wasn't it?
I have 33 HP.
The one with the boat. Or was that
Nice.
the other
That's
That
a
was
little
Wind
bit less
Waker.
than I
I'm
have.
trying to remember if there was a thing like that in. There
It's
was.
nice
It was
rolling
also
that and
in
having con.
Phantom Hourglass.
one? That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, which was like the first
Did
Nintendo
you-
game I ever played.
Where did I put it?
I love that game.
It's
You can only
awesome.
talk at night.
It's still one of my favorite games.
You have to tell the stories.
Temple
Yeah.
of the Ocean King is
Every single
my favorite
time,
Zelda dungeon.
every single time that you
Is there
get
anything
into a
else
fight on the
you
boat,
want to
and
do?
the
Anyone you
captain
want
of
to
the
talk to
boat
here?
just
I'm
hides in a
understand
big
about
barrel.
what the plan for the ship is.
Shitting himself.
Because right now Cole is your captain.
I love that game.
Yeah.
Did you get this?
We
one?
spent
Yeah.
when we got the ship,
Thank
we
you.
inherited 2,000 just raw gold. That we then spent 1,500 of it on smuggling compartments, so we can actually hide plunder, and a broad rudder that helps us like sail a little bit better. So if you guys want to request any additional modifications, now's your chance. If you want to pick up supplies,
Extended
siege
keel.
weapons, things like that.
Cole, we
If you want to
Make
move,
keel hauling even
if you want to
worse.
perhaps
Are you
move
okay with me?
your ballista,
To the front.
because right now they're at the back of the ship.
Would that be extra cost?
No, that's just us picking them up and pushing
Oh.
them across the ship.
I thought it
So
was
you don't have to
we
do it mid-combat.
asked that guy.
Yeah, let's
to
move
do
the
it.
ballista.
Because
all-
they're on wheels. They can be moved
Oh,
around. It
okay.
just takes.
Effort.
Yeah, give me one second.
Okay.
I'll move the ballista.
Siege weapons
that's
aren't
on the
that
ship.
complicated.
Something to do.
Okay.
I had a really strong fist character in Skyrim, but you don't get some EXP from fist kills, so.
I think it takes a crew of.
Alright, I have a Skinner and an output, so we had
It takes
8.
couple people.
Yeah, I've just been moving
Just,
stuff.
it was a
over
merchant
and
ship.
How do we
So they're-
add another?
They're designed to run away from enemies, which
As
means their
opposed-
guns are on the back,
Got it.
and you guys want to be going forwards. Or like, where do you want to set up your?
Probably ballista on
You've
the
got
front
two of
so
them.
we can.
You want two facing
Do we-
forward.
Yeah, do we want one in the front, one in the back? Maybe?
I'm thinking 2 in the front I'll be okay.
Sandara and Krupp would recommend like maybe have one up front, but having one on one of the sides
That's the
is a pretty good idea.
Oh yeah.
Ignore that
Broadside
accident.
Because if you draw a breast forward, if you're passing by, you're going to be able to shoot easier.
We'll put one on the side. We'll put one on the side, one on the front, just so we can hit them from
agree.
the good pirating angles.
Which side?
Oh, let's go forward.
Is a
Glenn's like, we'll put them both in the stairs.
scimitar or what is
Scimitar.
it? Scimitar is short sword, basically.
Dex face.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Marco.
So does anyone want to do anything else during the day on day 5? Because I think Cass is planning to tell more stories that night to try and like gain more infamy.
I don't know what story to tell. I don't know if I know it.
What-
I have
something
Cole's
that
make-believe
loose coin, I
story
know.
Which one was that?
about like the tunnels and everything.
thinking.
But
Oh,
the more
yeah,
he
that's
says
right.
it, like I can't believe
In
it.
there.
I already threw all of mine in the treasury.
The gold?
All of my loose coin got thrown in the treasury.
And you don't give it to your best friend.
We gave it to the whole party.
Your best friend!
I gave it to the party.
Have an explorer's pack you can put in.
So anyways, around noon, do you guys, why don't you just all make me perception checks?
Perception.
Perception.
Mel, guess what?
What?
I rolled a... I had a 20. Can you believe that?
I didn't think that was possible.
And I rolled an 8.
I got a raw.
Margo, you're blind.
An 8's just below average.
I got like 14. No, that's not what I wanted.
Alright, so you 4, solid lock in right now, like no hesitation. Where is your character?
I roll mine
I got a
over here.
13.
What?
What was the question?
Where is your character at noon on day 5?
My guy's gonna be in the yard, kind of helping people, because he does know how to do some crafting. So he's probably gonna be.
You're just hanging out in your hammock?
I'm wandering around.
11 for perception.
We're gonna say cold is 1.
Ouch.
Marco,
Yes.
where is Hammer today? It's a hot summer day. They've been having a drought here, so like it's really hot outside.
Dry.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna dip your toes in the water.
Yeah, we're gonna be a wet bear.
A water bear.
Water
Put you
bear.
over here. Aaron, where are you?
With my bear.
Dude, why is there an X on my character?
Where's my bear?
I just put I was using that on the ship as like denoting who was an officer and who
Oh,
wasn't.
okay.
Were we fishing?
So,
Yeah, you guys were fishing.
Okay. So would I be like here?
I'm gonna spend my little bit of time with my bear.
Or just.
I would assume the fish are all up and down the
Well,
coast.
I didn't know if
but
it was like a
I mean, you don't
buddy
know.
activity,
Yeah.
if we were fishing together.
Hey, yeah.
Who
I was trying
had-
to regale you with stories by just keeping like
Who had more than 12?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I was off by 1.
oof.
Okay.
I
Yes,
did.
it is.
What about Marco and Aaron?
I'm dead.
Did you have more than 12?
Then you can finally get
Okay, right.
Okay,
artwork.
so you were also not aware.
20.
Okay, so you were aware. So everyone who has ears,
Oh, this is hearing?
yes.
Nope, still 8.
So everyone who has ears hears an incredible, like, wooden cracking, splintering sound from the south,
That doesn't
from
sound
like a
good.
couple hundred yards away.
It's our ship.
It's our ship. They broke it.
I
You guys
can't
are right
believe
next
we're
to the
going
ship.
to be
I'm talking like
stranded
further
here.
south.
Oh.
How about the gate
It's
leading
the
into
ship.
the cove?
There's no gate, but it sounds like it's coming from on land.
On land, so like southwestish.
Yeah, like straight south.
Should we check that out?
Captain
Yeah.
Meat Pants is out.
We
the
should probably-
keys.
I think that I'll sit this one out.
I'm
We
going
can
to
check
try.
it out, Captain.
I think I'm gonna try to persuade everyone to stay here and do nothing.
You're not even
Okay.
near me, so. Oh wait,
Yeah,
you
we're
are.
You don't
chatting.
roll with advantage.
I know.
I didn't hear anything, so.
You don't have to persuade him much.
Yeah. Do you
Hey,
think?
Eric, can I
Mark,
not?
You
okay,
think
Marco
that
and Glenn,
was
you guys
all
are aware
Rickety?
that everyone whipped their heads around.
Yeah,
Didn't
but I'm
seem
not
to
gonna
be-
be worried about it.
Oh, okay.
You think that was Rickety
Tanner?
messing up our ship?
How come my character's in the black? By the ship.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know
Why does it
anything
have
about
to be in the
boats.
white? Racist.
Why is it in the
What?
what?
I can't
Never
see
said
anyone's
anything about
characters.
white.
Like the dynamic lighting's messed up online.
Glenn's being racist, Mel.
Like I can't
Oh.
see anything
Marco
that
is
everyone's hidden basically.
Prefers Indian.
So I don't know. Is my icon even out there?
Yeah. I can see it.
All right. Well, on my screen I
Oh.
can see Mel.
How do you
Yeah,
know?
because the walls are in the way.
I can't even see my character though. Like I can't see my character icon
Let's
or
see it.
anyone else's. Like
Oh yeah.
Zoom all the
His
way out.
dynamic lighting's like reversed.
mine is reversed.
That-
Yeah,
Down.
let's scroll down.
Scroll down. You're further down, hon.
I tried.
Yeah, you're on the pier.
Man.
Your vision is being blocked by the walls of the
Okay.
building.
There we go. Well, that's why I asked.
We had both hack bars.
It's because mine. That's why I asked because I didn't know where my character was. I was asking
Yeah.
if it was.
You were the only one on the dock, and apparently everyone else is up north.
All right.
You
So,
decided not
who-
to take part in the team.
Who is
bonding.
deciding to do something about this sound?
You want
I'm
to
gonna go
go?
investigate.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I look
What are we
towards the
doing?
captain.
Heading towards it.
Yeah, we start
Okay. You guys can move your
a light jog.
Tanner,
Light
did you ever
jog.
send me what I
I'm
learned
very
from
speedy.
Scourge and Plug?
Very speedy.
They're eating of their brains.
Yeah. I don't know how far to move.
Yeah.
If it would be easier to send it
You
over
guys can
email.
see a group of people that seem to be gathering down here somewhere.
Oh jeez.
Do they seem like in a ruckus, or do they seem fairly calm?
There seems to be a commotion
Oh,
Okay.
keep
down
going.
here.
Keep going. Oh, wrong button. Okay. I'm just gonna.
Marco, are we
Night
going?
light.
Captain's on his way.
Are we going?
All right.
Aurora?
Yeah, we're going.
Or,
Everyone else is going.
can I ride on your back?
Captain Meat Pants is
Oh,
here with
yes.
his trusty crewmates. Me too.
Gotta enjoy the little bit of time we have left together, Marco. I know, but I know here.
You get a sense that something's off.
Mm-hmm. You seem
Okay,
a little.
so
uneasy.
everyone who went south, you guys see those big ass cranes?
Yep.
those get used for like actually pulling a ship up onto the dry dock to like have it worked on. One of them seems to have just like snapped halfway up and fallen, and this is like a steel girder sized crane. Like this is a big piece of wood, and it's just splinted and jagged up
big?
top, but it fell like 30 feet.
Does
It's
it
just
look like anybody
smashed
got
onto the
hurt?
ground. It doesn't look like anyone's hurt.
Oh.
It just looked like it smashed,
Hmm.
and then it was like surrounded. So anyone want to make a perception check? Look at it.
Yeah.
Marco and I also went down. We're just a little bit behind
I got
them
the.
Okay.
17.
I think I got a 10.
because I'm riding on.
I got a 15 again.
So I mean, move yourselves where you guys want to be.
All right, ready, Marco?
I
I
got a
captured
I got a 10.
in the back.
Said it was down here, right?
Next to my trusty
Looks
mate,
broke.
Leo.
Yeah.
Which way? I went in here by
Sticking
accident.
a little
So the
bit
wood
back.
itself, like when you guys start getting closer and you're looking at it, looks dry,
Down there, that's where we're going. Marco.
like really dry,
We're probably right about here when this happens.
and like where it's like broken off, you're seeing like dust there. Like it just looks incredibly dried out and broken.
I got a 10. Do I notice this?
It looks broke.
Seems to be broke. You're pretty sure that thing laying on the ground used to be attached up there.
Sounds about right for what my
But
character
But there's
would
like
know
a crew
about
of
this.
sailors that are just like hanging around it, look concerned about it.
At this point, the only reason I'm still hanging out watching is because I am bored.
Your trusty
I'm
cat
done
is
fishing.
here.
There
Yeah.
hasn't been a whole lot
Yeah.
that's been going on the past
Yeah.
couple of days.
Yeah, so my character's basically just waiting until we're ready to go again. So
That's
this is
interesting
just
though. So as you're hanging around, looking bored, not really sure what you're doing,
Yeah.
as you're looking around, do you want to make another perception check for me?
sure. Oh, that's an added 20.
Not
I
bad.
don't believe it. Show me the
Smell.
numbers.
Daydreaming. I rolled that.
To the
plus
northwest,
nothing.
you're like looking around,
Yeah,
kind of just
I'm
like
like,
gazing around. You see
A gun.
what looks like a black speck on the horizon to the northwest, like
Uh-oh.
off into the forest,
okay.
and it
Yeah, those are-
catches your eye for a second because it seemed like it wasn't there, and it seemed to come upwards out of the forest, and then it was there,
Like above the treetop?
like above the treetop.
Okay.
And as you're looking at it, it seems to get bigger.
It's almost like it's growing.
It's a dragon.
Bigger, as in it's coming towards me, or it's just something expanding?
You got a 20.
Yeah.
Seems to be something coming this direction, like a black spot on the horizon.
I want a shiny one.
But it seems to
Mel,
be
we have that
coming
thing.
this direction.
Yeah, that's right.
If you want to
I take out my telescope, my spyglass, and I look at it.
All right. So some of other people are also looking in that direction and are starting to see this sort of thing. Why didn't you guys make perception checks as well?
Testing my perception.
Oof. Glenn,
7.
look what you've done.
Oof. You're too busy
11.
looking at the.
I'm looking at the crane.
Yeah.
22.
Cole, you hear a low sound.
A low
It's not even like a sound that you'd be able to describe. It's more like a feeling of like a vibration.
It's
in
like
the air.
how the bass feels if you could hear the bass.
Me hearties, be ready.
Yeah.
I smell.
Mel,
something.
you pull out this very fancy spyglass,
Yeah.
and you're looking over there at that speck,
And-
and it seems a little bit bigger. And as you're looking at it, it seems to be almost separating and growing wider, and you realize you're looking at not one something, but multiple somethings.
It's a flock of seagulls.
Do what you want, cause a pirate is free.